The 3 weeks that I've lived here, I think I've gotten about maybe 6 or 7.
If you run upstairs to do something, you come right back downstairs, you get a ticket right there, right away.
I've been ticketed like 6 times in the past month.
Parking tickets are a fixture of life in San Diego, and most San Diegans have parking ticket stories of their own. In the past 10 years, the city of San Diego has handed out more than 5 million parking citations, totaling $300 million. Wondering what the most common day to get a parking ticket is? It's Thursday. Thursdays received 19% of all citations in the last decade. On the other hand, the least common day is Sunday, which only received 2% of all citations. The most common citation was violating street sweeping signs, with 1.1 million citations and $60 million in fines.
There is an extreme amount.
Mission Beach resident Kane Holloway says the fear of tickets structures his day. He's a tattoo artist and has to work on one tattoo for hours at a time. And he doesn't have employee parking.
It's very inconvenient to have to leave where I am to go move my car so I don't get a ticket.
Beachside areas across the city, like the neighboring Pacific Beach, also are high on the list for citations. Both Mission and Pacific Beach's parking is mostly metered or only available for limited times. But metered parking actually helps businesses. So says Sunny Lee, Executive Director of Discover Pacific Beach.
The businesses really want to see people turning over in the parking spaces that are right in front of their businesses, which is why the parking meters are going in, because then it allows for more visitors to those businesses.
The most common citation, almost a quarter, was for violating street sweeping signs. And a big chunk comes from Mission Beach. During the past 10 years, the city collected $65,000 in street sweeping tickets just on Mission Boulevard. And that could increase even more in the coming years. Last May, the city announced it would increase the frequency of its street sweeping in Mission Beach from 3 days to 4. Mission Beach resident Bear Stoy got a ticket, but says he rarely sees street sweepers.
I'm just bummed, I got to pay off student loans and I have other bills to pay, and seeing all those tickets, it just doesn't really help out with that. I don't see too much street sweeping going on. I see the parking ticket guys out a lot, but that's about it.
Just because they don't see the street sweeper doesn't mean that it's not going to come through.
Jose Isea is the spokesperson for the city.
We need to be able to make sure that we have a predetermined time where all those cars are going to be cleared so that we can go in and sweep those streets.
Isea says money from parking citations goes into the city's general fund, which pays for public libraries, parks, and even parking enforcement. Gaslamp Quarter boasts some of San Diego's most iconic nightlife, restaurants, and events. It also boasts the streets with the greatest number of parking tickets. Over the past decade, Fifth Avenue has been the top place to receive a ticket at a meter. The city collected nearly $1 million from expired meter citations on Fifth Avenue alone. But this might be changing. Since COVID, the city blocked off portions of Fifth Avenue to cars, creating the Gaslamp Promenade. That could mean fewer parking tickets as well. Michael Trimble is executive director of the Gaslamp Quarter Association.
Before, it was a lot of people driving up and down Fifth Avenue, looking for that magic spot that they could never find. And so really, with all the parklets that we had, all up and down Fifth Avenue, we only took away 30 spaces. Mm-hmm. So with the removal of those 30 spaces on Fifth Avenue, we've tried to add spaces on 4th Avenue, on 6th Avenue, and then on the cross streets.
So the rest of downtown could have the same number, if not more, parking violations. That means San Diegans will likely continue to have their days ruined by a little slip of paper on their windshields. For KPBS, I'm Katerina Portela.